Jessica here with Joyful and Simple Designs. Today we're going to be going over how to make this really cute wreath. This is completely out of wood and painted and put together. So I'm going to show you how to do this on your Glowforge. So let's get going. So for the wreath, I'm going to be using MDF to cut out all of the leaves and the different wood pieces. I got this MDF from a local mill. They put out their scraps every week, which is awesome. And this is 12 inches by about 8 feet. So I just get to cut it down. Sometimes it's in bigger sizes, but this is really easy to work with. So let's cut it down into pieces that can fit in the Glowforge. Open our Glowforge program and upload our design. And then we're just gonna want to adjust how the file fits in onto each sheet. So I'm going to zoom out so I can see everything. And then I'm going to make the circle as big as possible so it fits into the cut space. And if I squeeze all the leaves together, I can get this design into 2 full sheets. This is MDF that I'm using. So for this MDF, it's not a certified material. I'm going to use a thick basswood plywood material, and then I'm going to change the cut settings to 130 speed and full power. And this seems to work well for me. Okay, so we have finished cutting out all of our leaves, so I'm going to paint the leaves. I'm not going to do anything with this wreath circle because I'm just going to glue all the leaves onto it. And then the welcome I will spray paint because I usually spray paint letters. So I picked a handful of fall colors. These two I'm going to mix together, this turquoise and the green. I'm gonna attempt to get like more of a sage green kind of color. And then this is like a really, really light blue. And so it's up to you what colors you want to use. You can add more, you can add less. So I separated all my leaves into piles just so I know how many of each color I'm gonna do. And I'm just going to start painting. I just have an old paintbrush that I use with all the different colors, and I always use paper plates, and I just use them over and over again. And I'll probably add 2 layers on each leaf. And I did not mask these with the Glowforge because I kind of like the burned look with fall stuff. It gives it, I just think it gives it a lot of texture. So now that our leaves are painted, I am going to attach some string to this wood circle. So I'm just using some like macrame string, and I'm gonna just tie it on. And then when I start gluing the leaves on, I will give this a dab of glue, just to give a little extra strength. And so all of your leaves, if you want, you can kind of lay out and make a plan of how you want them glued. But I just put a dab of glue on the back with this E6000 glue, and it usually needs a good couple hours to set before it's solid. So make sure you give it enough time, and then we will add the welcome once we're done gluing our leaves on. So now we're just gonna add a couple drops onto the welcome, and your wreath will just need to dry for a little bit, and then it's done. There you go. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you want any more details about this wreath, there is a link in the description that has some more instructions and some links to the materials that I use.